We kid. Mallie, Big Spring, Pennsylvania native. Quickly in the attack. Double legs off. Gets two. Shuster notoriously tough on top. At least he really was in high school. He was a cranker. He'll rip your arm off if you give him the opportunity. Shuster won this last time 10-5. Is up 2-0 in the early going here at period number 1. National College Division Finals. Kent State. Shuster still hanging on. Already matched their best finish ever. Well, I haven't matched it. They've set the mark. Missouri attendees back and forth. Been a number of years since Brian Smith's been here because the national duels aren't the same weekend anymore. The Tigers elected to come out. They are competing in the national duels on the regional format. They will go out to Rutgers out in Jersey in mid-February. 2-1 lead for Shuster. Houdashelt underhooked to the near side. Shuster posting on the elbow. Three more points for Ken and Mack, and they're going to tie it up 13-13 in the National High School Division. I just wish my wrestlers on the national mat would be conscious enough to stay in the middle of the mat while I move over and update a score. 1:23 to go. 2-1 lead for Mallie Shuster. Kent State here at 157 pounds. Kent State leading 9-3. Edinburgh up 11-3 on Old Dominion. They're at 157. John Nicholson out there for the Monarchs.
Up to 160 pounds in that third place National High School Division match with a team score 37-3. Plainfield in command in the McDonough School. 2-0 lead for McDonough Schools. Toby
Shuster on the attack again. 48 to go. As we said earlier, Missouri eked by Edinburgh. Tied up going into heavyweight, and Devin Mellon got the victory. Big blast double by Houdashelt. Scores a takedown, takes the lead. 18 seconds to go at period number 1. End of the first period, 3-2 lead for Drake Houdashelt of Mizzou. Assistant coach Matt Pell told me the other night how to exactly say his name, so here we are. I always thought it was Houdashelt, but it's Houdashelt. Back to the beginning, 1-point escape for Houdashelt off the restart, now 4-2. 15-13 lead for Liberty over Ocean Lakes. 11-6 lead for Nassau over Brockport. Cannon Mack and Christiansburg tied up at 13 in the National High School Division. Houdashelt takedown on the edge. Wow, it looked like Shuster stopped wrestling there and waited for a restart. Now it's Houdashelt that's looking for a little revenge from last time out. 6-2, gave up the takedown in the first 5 seconds, but since then, he's wrestled really aggressively and wrestled very smart. Shuster up to his feet. Lift, return, Houdashelt. There's a lift, return, out of bounds. Over into the Poquoson High School mat. where Edinburgh and ODU are wrestling. Interesting enough, my college alma mater is wrestling on the mat of my high school alma mater, but that has nothing to do with this bout. South Plainfield up 37-3 on McDonough. They're at 160. That's a weight class I recognize because it didn't change. 11-6 for Nassau. 6-2 here halfway through period number 2. Drake Houdashelt up 6-2 with riding time building. Schuster trying to forward roll through. 10 mats here at the Hampton Coliseum, 32nd year. Started 1981. I was 2. Been a pleasure to be at 16 of the 32. Cannon Mack looking for a fall on 3. Fall! The Big Max with 6 more over on 3. So that'll be 19. Let's see if my guys are going to stay on the mat while they update the team score. Thanks for the props there, Rob. End of the period. 6-2, riding time at 1:38 for Drake Houdashelt. Schuster wants to go neutral. Nicholson looking for a fall for Old Dominion. Time runs out in the second period. Nicholson routinely looks for falls, doesn't get a whole lot of them though. $17-15 now for Ocean Lakes up on Liberty. Level change, high C attempt by Schuster, not going anywhere. Houdashelt just wrestling really strong, especially that second period. Fall for Brockport, and the Nassau wrestler looking confused. Schuster, single leg, doubles off, control, takedown. 6-4 now, under a minute. 1 point escape for Houdashelt, now 7-4. Fall for Cannon Mack. Fall for Brockport. 43 to go. Schuster trailing essentially by 4 points. A little swing back and forth. And Andressy and Scott Moore, Josh Moore don't like it. You have to forgive me that when they are twins. I do mistake the Moores. Can only tell them apart by what shirt they're wearing.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, and
26 to go.
when your match is complete, we will bring the awards over to you immediately. We will giving awards out at third, second, and first place. So as your match completes,
Here we go, 16 to go. Schuster's going to need some help. It's not going to come in the form now. He's got a cradle. Houdashelt, cradle locked up, going to try to roll it over. Is he going to get near fall? He is. Time is out, 3 near fall. 12-4 plus 1. That's going to give Bradley a major decision. Excuse me. It's going to give Houdashelt a major decision.